Hello guys, welcome to our math series. So today we'll be continuing with question 1 of maths paper 1 2023. So we have this equation to solve for x. Immediately when you look at this question, you are asked to leave it in two decimal places. So this should be a dead giveaway that you have to use the quadratic equation. So the first thing you do here is you have to change this equation into its quadratic form. So how do you do that? Let me just rewrite this. So it's x3 x plus 5 and which is equals to 1. So you take this x. This bracket means that it multiplies this x. So this x multiplied by that, and then this x multiplied by 5 again. So then 3, then we'll be having 3x squared now because it's x times x, and then plus 5x, which is equals to 1. So but this is still not in the standard quadratic formula. So the standard quadratic formula is okay, let me just write it here. We're supposed to have it as a x squared plus bx plus c is equals to 0. So now to get this 0, we have to subtract this side. Subtract 1, this side also subtract 1. Then which means that 1 minus 1, 1 minus 1 is equals to 0, and 5x minus 1 will just give us 5x minus 1, and then this one will come down as it is, 3x squared, then plus. Remember, every number goes with its sign on the left, which means this 5 with this plus, this 1 with this 1, you see. So we have this. Let's just continue. So now you can see that what we have here is a x squared plus b x minus 1 is equals to 0, which means our a will be equals to 3 and b is equals to 5, and then c, remember the sign, a number and its sign on the left, is equals to minus 1. So we have this. Then now we simply put this in the quadratic formula. That's it. So the quadratic formula, let's see, quadratic formula. So the quadratic formula is x is equals to minus b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. So this equation is always there at the back of your paper. So now what we do from here is we just substitute in. So our x will be equals to negative b is equals to 5 plus or minus the square root of b squared, it's 5 squared minus okay, let me just remove this, b squared minus 4, then the value of a is 3, and then the value of c is minus 1. Then this is all over 2 minus a. Okay, no, sorry, it's not minus. It is not minus a. Okay, let me just write 3. Yeah, 3. So from here, you punch this into your calculator, and remember to use your equations, to use your brackets properly. So we'll have, it's even wiser to just separate this into two. So you take the positive this side, you take the negative this side, because this is plus or minus. So the positive will become x is equals to -5. Let's deal with the square root first. Plus, okay, we said we're separating. So 5 squared is 25 minus, in fact, you can just punch this in the calculator. So it's minus -12, right? And then all over 6. And then we have -5. We're still dealing with the square root. Then 25 plus 12 is 37 all over 6. Then the same thing with the minus. The same thing will happen. We're going to end up with actually it's not therefore. Let me just write it like this. We will end up with -5 minus, instead of the plus, it's a minus now, all over 37 over 6. So then you punch this into your calculator. -5 plus 30, root 37, and then you use your brackets for all of that because it's a denominator, then over 6. Then you find that, let's just move down, you find that to be equals to 0.1804 and a lot more. And then this side you find your x to be, so you can just go back and just change the sign, the plus sign. So you find it to be equals to -1.8471 and then others. But then remember they said you leave it to 2 decimal places, so which means that we look at the decimal places. So this one is the first one, this one is the second one, which means we look at this number. If it's greater than 5, we round up. If it is less than 5, we round down. So this results in 1.8. This is our answer. And then then we look at these 2 decimal places. This one, it's greater than 5, we round up. So we add 1 here, plus 1 on this one, or -1.85. Okay. So we have our x value. So that's it. It's not that difficult. If you see this statement, most likely you are going to use a quadratic formula.